Yes. Good morning, my people. Good morning. Happy Friday to everyone. Happy Friday to everyone. I repeat it. Happy Friday. Today, brought to you by Today, and written by Tommy Wabold. So, Ripple's technology to be used by Canadian top bank for cross-border payments details. So, disclaimer, guys, the opinion expressed here is not investment advice. It is provided for information purposes only. It does not necessarily reflect the opinion of Today, YNA Network. Every investment and all trading involves risk. So, you should always perform your own research prior to making decisions. All right. Crypto Law founder John Deaton shares the news that Ripple's blockchain technology is now being used by Canadians' top bank, CIBC, for cross-border payment. Ripple's partner, NAB, one of Australia's top 4 banks, stated on its website that it is partnering with Canada's CIBC using Ripple's blockchain technology. CIBC is a leading Canadian based global financial institution with 11 million personal bank and business clients. And there's a tweet. So it states, "We are excited to be working with CIBC and have already partnered with them in using Ripple's blockchain technology to complete international payment transfer between our banks as a proof of concept. We believe that the technology has the potential to not only deliver real-time international payments, but also improve security and efficiency of our payment systems. So this is an important piece of work." Quote, end of quote. What? You hear that? Ripple's product close to achieving global coverage. So as reported previously by Today, Ripple reports that its flagship on-demand liquidity product was close to achieving global coverage. The service, which was formerly known as X-Rapid, is currently operating in 22 destination markets. The report states the Ripple network wrapped up 2021 with a payment volume run rate of more than 10 billion in November. Ripple announced its plan to launch a liquidity hub that will allow enterprises to seamlessly access a slew of trading venues. Ripple is reportedly valued at roughly 15 billion, but is that 15 billion Canadian or 15 billion American? After buying back shares from its Series C fund round in January. According to a recent Ripple publication, more enterprises' blockchain apps are integrating cryptocurrencies, and that's true, and other digital assets for operational and transactional purposes, especially in this time of high inflation, highlighting the fact that crypto is moving closer to mainstream acceptance. To fully realize this shift, both financial institutions and businesses will have to wholly embrace the technology by first gaining a better understanding of crypto utility. Well, hey, Tommy, thank you for writing this, and that is true. That is true. All we need before there's complete mainstream adoption is more knowledge of this stuff. What is blockchain? What is crypto? What is stablecoin? The public needs this answer. So another one for you. Ripple grows into second largest Arab economy via UK-based 3S Money Club. Ripple's remittance technology is expanding further into the UAE as Ripple partner 3S Money launches in the Middle East. According to a press statement, the Dubai Financial Service Authority, an independent regulator of financial services provide in or from the Dubai International Financial Center, has granted a license to 3S Money, an international payments platform. And there you go. What's it? Rathoff? What? Someone on made that statement on on Twitter, states that Ripple partner 3S Money Club has received license and expanded to provide money services from Dubai International Financial Center. Let's read the following. This allowed 3S Money to provide money services from the DIFC, a financial hub in the Middle East, Africa, and South Asia region. Dubai is the most populous city in the United Arab Emirates. With the license, 3S Money, which aims to transform cross-border businesses, will give UAE-based companies access to more than 190 countries with a single digital global business account, enabling quicker payments in more than 40 different countries. Interestingly, the DIFC houses Ripple's Middle East and North Africa headquarters. The opportunity to co-locate with its consumers, with its customers, is one of the key reasons cited for its regional base by Ripple. So, guys, in 2019, 3S Money Club announced it was joining RippleNet, right? And this would allow it to settle payments more quickly through local partners around the world rather than sending expensive international money transfer through SWIFT. Right? Here's the new technology. The Persian Gulf remains a key region for the cross-border payments industry, hence the significance of the move. Now, will this affect all of the sanctions that America have on all of these countries? Right? They're able to move their money faster, easier, cheaper. Which country is not going to jump on this? Which one? Which one is not going to, especially in high inflation? The more the US money, the US dollar keep climbing, the more it goes up, makes it more expensive for other countries, so-called third world countries. All of these sanctions that are effect on Russia and on all these other countries are affecting smaller and so-called third world countries. You think these guys are not going to adapt to that? The world is becoming more multiculturalism, and the more people immigrate from their country to another country to to work or to have a better life, or most people who migrate are working and sending money back home to other family members that they left behind, or maybe they have businesses back home that their other family members need help running, keeping up, or maybe they just want to retire back home, live out the rest of their older life. So after they come here, work all of their life, go back home, it is a key industry. The cross-border payment industry is a big industry. It's huge. Trillions of dollars go through this. Did you hear? Check it out. Over $45 million SWIFT reportedly sent a day. $45 million. $45 million is being sent cross-border every day on the SWIFT network. And SWIFT network is very slow compared to ISO 20022 compliance standard. The technology that Ripple has and offering, the technologies that Stellar have, the technology that Adera, who else? They say Quant, IOTA, as literally on your 10 fingers, you can count within the 10 fingers all of the company who is who's offering this technology. And Ripple and Stellar is the number one. because Ripple and Stellar, in a sense, is the same creator who created both Ripple and Stellar, right? So in a sense, Ripple and Stellar is basically cousin company. So guys, I've been doing this for what, 2 months now, I think, right? Reporting on all of this. It could be a month, going on 2 months. I usually rush time for some reason, and I've been looking at this market for 12 years now, and it's growing, and it's getting. Listen, these guys are gonna accept this. All of this SEC um, dragging out and all this that's going on, they're gonna accept crypto. But how and which way are they gonna do that? Right? How and which way are they gonna do that? Of course, they have to look into the service. If the service work and these guys can save billions of dollars, trillions of dollars, even millions of dollars, if they can save that, they're gonna adapt the service. Just so you know that, especially in time like this, inflation and high interest rates, and the promise that this high interest rate is gonna keep going up, which gonna increase inflation, which gonna make it hard. Groceries is gonna go up, gas is gonna go up. It's gonna hit all us retail people. All the retail money is gonna be affected. The rich is gonna be affected, but they won't feel it as much as retail is feeling it. So this is not financial advice, but just to open your eyes, open people's eyes to what's going on. This has been going on for past 10 years, just quietly, very quietly. And now that you see adoption starting in this space, now you're going to hear people start talking about it. Now you're going to hear the commercials. You're going to see commercials on TV. They're going to say certain words, specific wording. And then you're going to be like, oh, that happened to me the other day. Right? So the more adoption, the more mainstream adoption that's going to come to this space, that's when a lot of people are going to get super curious. Do you believe that only a small percent of the world, not even 1%, only a small percent of the world own crypto? But who knows who's looking into it? I'm sure there's more attention than just the owning of it, right? So this is still startup. This is still early scenarios. But which company, which technology stand the greatest chance in the short term? A lot of people say Ripple, XRP, XLM, a lot of these bank coins are not they're not crypto. They're not real crypto. They're not decentralized. They're centralized. They're decentralized platform with an open door or a back door to centralization for centralization, not to. It's a decentralized platform that has an open door policy for centralization. Either way, we are moving into a digital world with no return. Because as you can see, Bitcoin is better, right? Because it's decentralized. Cardano, decentralized, right? All of these decentralized technologies are way better, right? But how are people like me and you, so-called retailers, can afford to buy into Bitcoin? Huh? Max Kaiser is saying this, like, buy Bitcoin, buy. Most people can't even afford it right now. I know Max Kaiser has been talking about buying Bitcoin for 12 years now. I've been watching him for a long time, and he's been talking. He's one of the guys. He's the first guy that I heard said to buy Bitcoin back in 2012 when it was like $10. So of course he's on his high horse right now, and he's just like, "Yo, buy Bitcoin. Nothing but Bitcoin will work. Nothing but Bitcoin. No one can compete with Bitcoin." Da 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 blah blah blah. But surely minds like Max Kaiser and and all the governments, even the SEC and these guys. Look at Gary Gensler before he take on the role of the SEC chairman. When he was doing his he was a professor in the college, in the university, teaching about blockchain and interoperability. They know what this is all about. They know what's coming. They're just putting a halt on it so that they can have as much control as possible. Someone said something in an article or a video that I was watching yesterday that XRP is developed for bankers, for the banking systems, not for retail. Stellar is developed for retail. Okay? So XRP, instead of looked at as security or so-called security without definition, is going to be seen in the future, I believe, as a commodity, because this is a necessity that these banks need. So whether or not the government wants to see the innovative promises of this technology, these corporations are going to move forward with it because it's a proof. You say you have a technology, you talk about the feature of this technology. Okay, show us. It works. It's true. Who cares what the court says? We have billions of dollars to fight them. And if it takes years to fight them, at least we rather fight them than lose trillions of dollars. And that's what all these companies are looking. They're looking at technology. They're seeing the proof of use. They're seeing the proof of case. They're seeing the user operability. And they're adapting it, guys. The digital currency have been up on us since 20 years ago. When you go back and look back 10 years ago. Look back 5 years ago. When it comes to money, when it comes to our bank cards, when it comes to how we save, how we spend, everything was moving towards digital. Everything was moving towards digital before the announcement of crypto, before the announcement of Bitcoin. They were moving things to digital, right? They were just waiting for that one event, COVID, to happen so that they can use their excuses of why this is happening. Because if COVID did not happen, and it shut down the world, and unfortunately millions of people died across the world, unfortunately, if that did not happen, what excuse would they use to back up the claims for CBDC? A lot of people would be protesting right now. And the reason why a lot of people are not protesting right now, because of high inflation. Everything is up. So whatever in innovation, whatever opportunity comes for people to feel the ease of all of this crap that's going on, that's hitting retail people, whatever comes around, like, that is a good, innovative opportunity for people to make money. People are going to make money. And some people are going to say, no, they're not doing it. But majority of people in this climate right now, to put the bread on the table, in this climate right now, to have a paycheck coming in, this climate right now, to be able to support yourself for a month with gas expenses and grocery expenses, for your daily, the rent price is ridiculous right now. It's stupid. It's silly. What you used to get for $800 three years ago for a 2-bedroom apartment in some area, location, in some area, you're paying up to $2,000. That is nuts. One income? That is nuts. Right? So, of course, this is inevitable. If retail investors make money or not off of XRP or XLM, this technology is inevitable. This is what they want. This is what they need, and this is what they're going after. And this is what they're going to implement within the next 3 years. They already started it in 2020. They laid out their blueprint. They said that it's going to take them and the industry, the banking industry. They said that. SWIFT. They said it's going to take them 5 years to roll out this plan. So far, we're approaching the end of 2 years. Their target is to have CBDC, digital currency, up and running, well up and running. Meaning that they're not going to start 2024 or 2023. They want it to be well up and running by 2025. By 2025, guys. We have 3 more years left, God willing. I don't know if I'm going to live to see that day. But God willing, if I live to see that day, that's when they're predicting. But man plan, God wipe out. So doesn't matter. We still have to move. The plan is by 2025. The claim is with Fed now being released next year. November coming up, the SWIFT moving their operations to ISO to ISO 222. They're updating their slow. They see the user case. They see the results. Look at CIBC using Ripple. Look at the 3S money using that technology in the Middle East. They're using the technology in almost all the regions of the earth. It's not fully adapted yet, but it's soon to be. So what does that mean for us in our daily lives? This is a new language code. This is new language we're going to be learning for the next 3 years. That's what that means. For the next 3 years, we're going to be learning a new language code when it comes to Web3, when it comes to cross-border payments and all of this. When it comes to money, we're going to be learning a new language. So as I said in this article, guys, I'm just, blabbing and sharing my opinion about what's to come, right? About what's to come. So this is, I've been feeling this way for years now, and I got the passion of reading and started this channel. So thank you guys for listening to this audio. If you listened all the way up to now, and yeah, man, just continue to open your eyes to what's going on. And reading is the easiest way, is the easiest form of way to keep information like this on the books. A man can talk and that word come out the mouth, gone somewhere else. When you write it down, it's there. But if you don't read it, you don't see it, right? So we got to know what's going on. We got to know what's our surroundings. This is a crazy time right now. And with a world where information is so easily accessible and easily available, we should be taking advantage to continue that process and to advance it even more so. So thank you guys for checking out the channel. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you all. I just want to, shake up something in you. If this is your first time learning about a cryptocurrency and blockchain technology or cross-border remittance payments, welcome. Welcome to the new beginning of our world, where we won't see what we used to again. And it's been happening for years, guys. It's been happening for years. So yeah, this video has gone on for a long time, longer than I wanted to. But sometimes, you just gotta let it out, vent it out. So thank you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We'll see you around another article.